A Knight There Was, by Robert F. Young. Reading by James Holt. Section 1. A knight there was, and that a worthy man, that fra the time that he first began to riden out, he loved chivalry, truth, and honor, freedom, and courtesy. The Canterbury Tales. Mallory, who among other things was a time thief, rematerialized the time-space boat Yore in the eastern section of a secluded valley in ancient Britain, and typed "Castle, early 6th century" on the lumillusion panel. Then he stepped over to the control room telewindow and studied the three-dimensional screen. The hour was 8:00 p.m. The season summer. The year 542 A.D. Darkness was on hand, but there was a full moon rising, and he could see trees not far away, oaks and beeches mostly. Roving the eye of the camera, he saw more trees of the same species. The castle of Yore was safely ensconced in a forest. Satisfied, he turned away. If his calculations were correct, the castle of Carbonic stood in the next valley to the south, and on a silver table in a chamber of the castle stood the object of his quest. If his calculations were correct. Mallory was not one to keep himself in suspense. Stepping into the supply room, he stripped down to his undergarments and proceeded to get into the custom-built suit of armor which he had purchased expressly for the operation. Fortunately, while duplication of early 6th century design had been mandatory, there had been no need to duplicate early 6th century materials, and sollerets, spurs, greaves, cuisses, breastplate, pauldrons, gorget, arm coverings, gauntlets, helmet, and chainmail vest had all been fashioned of lightweight alloys that lent 10 times as much protection at 10 times less poundage. The helmet was his particular pride and joy. In keeping with the period piece after which it had been patterned, it looked like an upside-down metal wastepaper basket, but the one-way transparency of the special alloy that had gone into its construction gave him unrestricted vision, while two inbuilt audio amplifiers performed a corresponding service for his hearing.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?